Hello everybody, GamingMagic13 here.
And GroupUnicorn71.
And welcome back to more Halo Infinite Versus, where last time I had a very unfortunate incident where Bluebell Squad was the bane of my existence, and it just despawned out of the map for whatever reason, so that was very unfortunate. But it's fine. I'm gonna, basically, this episode is gonna be spent with me trying to make up some ground to account for my mishandling of what happened previously. So I'm gonna start out by loading up at the fob with weapons and vehicles and all that, and then I'm gonna go take on the readout of Sundering, which I started at the end of the last episode, but I didn't get it very far because we were running short on time, so we decided to call it off early. So I'm gonna start again today by doing that. And what are your plans for this episode?
I'm going to start off with Ink Novice.
That is the one that that's the brute that I took down at the end of the last episode. He gives you the volatile skewer, which is actually a weapon I'm using right now for this upcoming readout of Sundering mission. So yeah, definitely a very viable weapon to get or to use once you get your hands on it. Because it's basically, I forgot I had to reload. Damn it, I already screwed up. Because it has it has an explosive nature to it, to where once it connects, it'll actually has some explosive spikes it'll spit out after you shoot it the first time. So it's definitely a very. That's why I prioritized that one first. I wanted to get my hands on that weapon.
Oh my goodness.
Moving forward. Almost got screwed over by a chain reaction. Come here, fusion coil. Take that. I hear that.
I did not mean to jump down. That was a terrible idea.
Did you jump off the mountain?
Oh, wow. Yep.
Oh, yay.
Okay, hopefully I could get a reset.
Oh, that turret. The thing I'm also not used to, the thing with the skewers, you actually have to lead your shot. So if you shoot something, you have to like aim up a little bit to try to have it lead appropriately. Alright, where are they? I hear him, but I do not see him. Now I see him. That's one shot. Oh, I have dynamo grenades. Probably use some of those, huh? Stun him. And okay, there we go. Oh boy. Let's see if I can yeet a grenade shot over where those Marines are. Oh my god, okay. I just yeeted a plasma grenade halfway across the map, and I actually managed to free the Marines doing it. Because if you hit that,
bad. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, what's going on over there?
I fell off the mountain again. I almost got absolutely obliterated by the guys with the stalker rifle. That's what it is.
I see. Well, I was gonna say, you know how in the readout of Sundering, where there's a bunch of Marines hauled up by those little energy things, and if you shoot the energy thing, it'll free them. Yeah, so I chucked a plasma grenade from across the map to try to free him, and it worked. Just complete Hail Mary shot that I somehow nailed on my first try. Okay, where is everybody? There's one. Ah, man, I feel like a majority of an alarming majority of my deaths in this game come from the enemies shooting the plasma coils out of my hands.
Yeah, I've died to that a few times as well.
It's always just so dissatisfying when you do it, because it's just like you brought this upon yourself because you brought it to the battlefield, and then they use it against you, which is unfortunate. Ow! Don't step into the plasma coil that burns afterwards. That'd be great, thanks. Do you ever feel like when you try to grapple a weapon towards you, you miss the weapon and you just grapple the ground next to it instead?
This may sound really dumb, but I don't ever grapple weapons towards me.
Oh. I do that.
I just pick them up. I actually get more annoyed when I'm trying to grapple on the floor and it gets the weapon instead.
That happens to me a lot, but there have been, and I can definitely understand why that would be enough to dissuade someone from ever grappling weapons toward them. But I've just gotten so much use, like in the heat of battle when I need to swap to something else, and I see it on the ground next to me. So, now,
Yeah,
like you said, it screws you over a lot, because if you're even slightly off, you're not getting that weapon, you're getting the ground next to the weapon. But I think the risk, the reward outweighs the risk if you can get it to work. Which I often can't, but if ever I can, it's very nice. Okay, what grenades do I have? Alright, that worked. That was not what I wanted to do there. Let's hope this works out for me. I can't wait to get the threat sensor fully upgraded so I can see how much health the bigger brutes have with the threat sensor. Because that's extremely useful, especially right now. God, this guy is such a tank. Please take a grenade stick. Oh god, he moved. Take all my grenades. Take every single one of my grenades. There we go. Okay. Well, that worked out nicely. Get out of there, Marines. Where's the okay, the last ones? How did I miss those? Oh, I missed those guys. Somehow. Yeah. Yeah, like you said previously, the grapple is probably the most versatile of all the equipment pieces, so I find myself using it so much for so many things. Especially, like, grappling turrets towards you is also extremely useful, because what you can do, used to be in Halo games, you would have to physically, like, mount on the turret, and then rip it off its base in order to grab it for yourself, like, hold it off its base thing. But in this game, you can, just shooting it enough, or grenading next to it is enough to knock it off its base, and once it's knocked down, you can grapple the turret towards you, which is extremely useful. There's a lot of plasma turrets in this Readout of Sundering mission. Okay, are we clear? That all the enemies? I think that's all the enemies. So if and I've blundered significantly. Oh my god. Wow. I just got punched to death by a grunt. Because I thought all the enemies were clear. Turns out there were still some enemies guarding. Oh, this is my checkpoint? Really? This is my checkpoint. Okay.
What's your checkpoint?
It's... Oh, actually, it's better than I thought. Okay, I thought... Because of where it spawned me, I thought it spawned me... Because what I did, you know how there's like a sniper border bridge area going around the perimeter of the base?
Mm-hmm.
So what I did to clear this up the first time is I stood on top of that and flanked around the entirety of the perimeter to flank the Jackal Sniper and take him, like, surprise flank him. So because the checkpoint spawned me on top of the bridge, I thought that it had put me before the Jackal Sniper death, which was like 10 minutes ago. But thankfully, it's just that I was up there for some reason. I don't know why. So I thought it was back further than I was. Because I was surprised, because usually the checkpoints in this game are pretty fair. In fact, I feel like the checkpoints in this game are more generous than they usually are in Halo games. So I was just caught off guard by it. And the reason why is because it wasn't actually the checkpoint that I got. Oh, Lord. Hey, Marines, you want to lend me a hand with this brute? That'd be great, thanks. And okay, he's dead. Cool. Did you get all the audio logs at the outpost?
No.
Okay, yeah.
I'll probably do those later.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not getting all the audio logs on my first run through either. Just because some of them are really far out of the way. And it's probably faster to mop them all up afterwards in a wasp. Once we unlock the wasp.
Oh my goodness, I almost fell from that.
That's just a staple of you. Oh god, that's a phantom of you with Halo games. Falling off the map is almost a tradition, you might say.
It really is.
I will say, I am tempted to go to Excavation Site first, just so I can unlock the drop wall and thruster. Because those, I relied on those two equipment pieces a lot during my initial playthrough. That's all, Gravity Hammer! Gravity Hammer, how about we don't? You want to stay back there, buddy? Oh, wow, he's already dead. Okay, cool. Anyone else left alive in here? Take a hammer! And I believe we're all cleared out. Cool. Nice. Yeah, my Marines just... Did the Gravity Hammer guy give you any trouble?
For the base?
Yeah, the end of the base, the readout of centering mission.
He gave me trouble the first time. The second time, I killed him decently fast.
So, I saw the guy, like, I saw the Hammer Chieftain, and then my Marine just killed him almost instantly, so he didn't get the chance to do anything to me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, as I always say, do not underestimate the power of Marines in this game.
Yeah, that's true.
Halo Marine, well, not... Halo 5, they were useless.
I've used them a bit, and they're actually really nice.
They're not always in every Halo game. For instance, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, Halo 5, when the AI was so busted that they literally didn't even come with us into the final mission. They just stood back at spawn and had us do everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's kind of annoying. But in this game, I found the Marine AI to... apparently I missed a sniper somewhere. I found the Marine AI to be extremely consistently reliable. Which is nice, because there's a lot of really tough battles in this game. Okay, did I get everything here, or am I still missing an audio log? I am missing one audio log. Also, we're not really doing it because we're kind of in a race, so we don't really have time to stop and listen to the audio logs. But if you're a fan of sort of environmental storytelling, then if you stop and actually play the audio logs and listen to them in the locations in which you find them, the content of the audio logs kind of is synonymous with the... is synonymous with the environment you're exploring. So, like, if you're in a cave and you find, like, a little Marine bunker, the audio log will tell the story of the Marine that was chained up in the cave, trying to survive on his own. It's kind of cool environmental storytelling, how you can see the exact location where these things take place. As you're hearing about them over the audio log. Mm-hmm. It's kind of the same thing with ODST, where you could hear Sadie's story as you walk through New Mombasa streets. See it all unfold. Okay, so I've taken out the readout of Sundering. What should I do next? Actually, I think there's I'm gonna go get this Spartan core. That's my biggest priority for the open world during this initial run. Like before we get, because once we get the Wasp, it's gonna. I imagine both of our plans is reliant on once we get the Wasp, we'll sweep back through the Zeta Halo and get a lot of the stuff we missed the first time around. Mm-hmm. But during this first run, before we get, because it takes a while to unlock the Wasp, I'm mainly just focusing on getting all the Spartan cores to upgrade my Spartan and all the abilities as much as I can.
Yeah.
Because the abilities are extremely useful. And what do I have right now? I have... Okay, I don't have enough for an upgrade. I only have 2. I need 1 more Spartan core for an upgrade. But I almost have enough. Oh, God, that's a Phantom. Jesus. Hey there, buddy. Well, that was a waste. Alright, cool. Oh, my God. Oh, that's a Ravager. Okay, nice. Okay, honestly, it's probably better that I've reverted to a checkpoint for that one. That was abysmal. That was abysmal. Now then, so something I was going to say at the end of the last episode that I didn't get the chance to is that in regards to comments I've gotten that make you scratch your head, I doubt you've heard of a game called Persona 5, but that's a game that, oh my God, do you know of, I'm dead. Do you know of the term in media res?
No.
It basically means that the story starts out in the middle of something where you have no idea what's happening, like in the middle of a hectic battle or whatever, and the intent is to make the...
I've seen that.
Yeah, okay, the intent is to make the reader, like, question what's happening for the sake of dramatic effect and all that. So that's what Persona 5 does, is it basically starts you out in the middle of this intense, hectic scenario where you have no idea what the hell is going on, to make the player want to learn more and ask questions about it. So... when I did my Let's Play of the game, my brain was filled with questions trying to figure out what the hell was going on. And I asked them, because that's what I do about my Let's Plays, is I just focus on, like, sharing my thoughts with what's going on in the game. Be them positive or negative, I'm extremely candid with my reactions to things. But me asking those questions made people upset, because people were saying something along the lines of, the game answers all your questions, just shut up and play. It's like, okay, you realize the game wants you to ask questions in that scene. Like the entire, it's a scene that's literally designed to ask questions, or to make the player want to ask questions. But you know, that's just YouTube comments for you.
Yeah, YouTube comments are a bit odd.
I mean, there are definitely some pleasant people that you can encounter, but there's also I've lost so many brain cells to trying to argue with people in YouTube comment sections. I've just decided to stop. It's not beneficial for my mental health to dedicate so much time to arguing with people in the comment sections of my YouTube videos. I mean, of course, I do still enjoy talking with people in YouTube comment sections, but not when it devolves into an online flame war with paragraphs of text dedicated to discussing any given topic. And where the hell? Okay, there's my Razorback. Didn't know where I left my Razorback. Left it over here. Better question: where are the Marines that come with the Razorback?
No clue.
Oh, there's one over there. Okay, there they are. Did they go back to the fob, maybe? Well, I found one. Where's the rest of the team? I'm gonna assume they all went back to the fob. Maybe? Well, there's no one here, so I guess that's not the case. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go get some more Marines then. Let's go to Courier Squad and get these guys. Oh, how'd Ignovus go? How'd that treat you?
Wait, what did you say?
How did Ignovus treat you?
It was easy. It didn't give me too many problems. It was only snipers that gave me problems.
Yeah, Jackal Snipers and Legendary are a bit of a pain.
Yeah. I'm just glad it's 2-shot, not 1-shot.
It's 2-shot, and you can see them as they're lining up their shot, and perhaps most importantly, there's a giant red line so you can see exactly where they are at all times. Mm-hmm. Where unlike Halo 2, where by the time you see where the Jackal Sniper is, it's too late. You're just dead because they have inhumane reaction times.
Yeah.
Which is part of what makes that game so unfun. Halo 5 too. Halo 5 also had insane Jackal Snipers. But that's just one small part of everything wrong with Halo 5's game design. Alright, you want to hop in the Razorback? Thank you. I found the rest of my Marines. They were hiding out by the edge of a mountain. Well, there's a lot of Marines here. I feel like this is more than I had initially.
So do you just, like, bring, like, armies of Marines with you?
Yep. That's what I do. And it's a lot of fun.
I need to try that.
Because basically, if ever I lose Marines, because there's so many squads around the ring, I can just replace them with the Marines I get at other squads.
Oh, okay.
And it's just extra firepower to have. Like you've seen from our other Halo campaign playthroughs how devastating Marines can be if you give them the proper weapons. So just imagine that 10, because the Razorback allows you to bring, I think, a total of 5 Marines with you. So it's just extra firepower. Generally speaking. That's why I like to do it. Plus, because the Razorback also allows you to store fusion coils in the back, and store heavy weapons like Gravity Hammer or an Energy Sword or a Rocket Launcher or something like that in the back. Just a lot of... The Razorback, I honestly was kind of skeptical about it at first, because it just looks like the Troop Transport Hog from Halo 3, which is one of the most useless vehicles in the entire Halo series. But the Razorback, for some reason, works so much better than the Troop Transport Hog does. I don't know why, but it does, and it is a pleasant change. It's basically, I use it over the Warthog, which sounds insane, I know, because, you know, it's the classic Warthog. How can you not use the classic Warthog? But it's just, statistically, it gives you a better shot when you have 5 Marines shooting at once rather than just one turret. Because honestly, I don't know about you, but especially in multiplayer, have you found the Warthog turrets to be kind of weak in this game?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've felt. I guess I just feel like the vehicles in general are a lot weaker than they used to be. Namely, so, I think I did this in our first multiplayer live stream. I literally shot a Banshee out of the air with a sniper rifle. I think it took 2 shots. That is how pathetically weak the Banshee is in this game, and I don't know why. but for some reason it is, and
and also the wasp. The wasp is really weak as well.
The wasp is paper thin. I saw someone make a tweet saying, you can see here on the Halo Infinite box art that the wasp is currently crashed and burned on the ground. This is not false advertising because it shows how utterly paper thin the wasp is in this game, because it'll always be crashed and burned on the ground. It's true. The wasp just, for whatever reason, I mean, it's extremely useful. It's very, very useful while it's alive, but it's just the fact that it barely lasts for any length of time at all, which sucks, because I really would like the wasp to be, just because of how much more convenient it is to travel around in a flying vehicle, especially in a map as open-ended as Zeta Halo is. The wasp deserves to not be as crap as it is.
Yeah. Like, it's literally like a few shots and you're dead from the wasp.
It also doesn't help that...
In the wasp, from the wasp.
It also doesn't help that... I don't know if you've noticed this, but whenever you get in a... Or most of the time, whenever you get in a wasp, the game, to account for the fact that you now have a flying vehicle, it will spawn in 2 Banshees seemingly out of nowhere, just to kind of offer you to give you a dogfight, essentially, but to give you an aerial battle. But the problem is that because of how quickly Banshees shred when they're against you, not when you're in control of them, no. When you're in control of the Banshee, they suck, but when the Banshee's against you, suddenly it becomes a god tier vehicle. And then because the wasp is so paper thin, you just die almost immediately, which kind of saps some of the fun out of it. Also, where the hell did I'm always misplacing. I should learn to leave a waypoint on the map whenever I leave my Warthog somewhere. Or just my vehicles in general. More often than not, I just find myself wandering around the map trying to find where I parked my damn car. And unfortunately, I have no car keys that I can use to try to sound the alarm.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, hey, there's grunts here.
Oh my.
Apparently. Oh, and a brute? Okay. Well, this is gonna get me killed. I missed the grenade. I missed the grenade. That's fine. Oh, hi! Okay, you want to get in that ghost, huh? Well, I'm gonna hijack that. I'll say that about this game. The grapple makes hijacking much easier. Much, much easier. Almost too easy in a way. But hey, I'd rather it be too easy than too hard. Because trying to hijack a vehicle in Halo 2 was a Herculean effort.
Stupid grunts and their plasma nades, man. They're so annoying. I have the worst checkpoint ever.
What's your current mission?
Pronto Squad.
Ah.
I'm pausing the game to say that got me killed.
Oh.
That's fine.
I apologize.
That's fine. I paused the game in the worst area of one of the ships that drop in enemies. Just dropped in on top of me and just completely shredded me.
I apologize for the unfortunate turn of events that has just unfolded.
It's funny.
Alright, well, I've abandoned trying to find the Razorback, so now I'm instead gonna take my Marines on foot to the Forge of Tish, which is the next big Banished Outpost up ahead. I think there's four Banished Outposts in this island. The Redoubt of Sundering, the Forge of Tish, the Armory of Reckoning, and the Horn of Abolition. And there's 7 total. The first one is Ransom Keep, the next 4 are on this island, that's 5, and then the remaining 2 are in the Sequence Island towards the end of the game. I'm blind, didn't see that. Take a grenade stick. Goodbye, Jackal. Also, my rocket launcher is once again out of ammo, so I'm gonna need a better weapon. I'll need one soon. Please don't be anything on the other side of this. Of course there is. Alright, let's get out a spike grenade then. Spike grenade? Oh, there's 2 of them, huh? Alright. Let's hope that's good enough. Okay, how do I open... Good.
Oh my goodness, how many enemies do I have to kill?
So I can't check the map right now, but which one... Do you know which one is Pronto Squad, like, in oh my god, Jackal Snipers. In geographical relation to the other ones? Because there's 3 on that side of the map. There's one on the southwest and one on the north. And then one in the
It's
northeast.
more towards, like, the lower right, I think.
Okay.
It's after you capture a fob in, like, the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Next to the highest mountain, or highest peak, I think Cortana says. Or the weapon says.
Oh, Nosebleed Mountain?
I think...
I guess that... So, honestly, I just convinced myself it's called that because the achievement you get for climbing up to the top of that mountain is called Nosebleed, so I just call it Nosebleed Mountain. I don't think it's actually called that, but that's just what I refer to it as. Anyway,
Holy shit, these enemies are so long.
Okay, let's threat sensor this time. So I can actually not fail at grappling, first of all. Take that!
Hey bro, how about you stop moving? Of course you stop moving, dude. This guy's so annoying.
Oh my god! How the... Okay. Ha, it's a panic attack and a half. The brute just flanked me and he was right in front of my face. That was unfortunate. Okay, well. Jackal Sniper, stop! Snipers. Okay, where is that sniper that got me killed last time? I see no snipers, but I know they're out there. What weapon do you have? I don't want to find out. Oh my god! God, there's so many... What was that? Oh, it's a rocket launcher. Hi! Stay away, brutes, please. And thank you. Oh my god. That was the wrong kind of grenade. Let's hope that does something. Please aim. Thank you. I keep accidentally turning on my flashlight in my mad panics dash to switch the grenades around. Oh, the sniper. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna take my... Oh, that's a ghost. Oh my god. The ghost sees me. Nope. Stay... Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So, the threat sensor revealed not the ghost itself, but the elite inside of the ghost. So, I just saw, on my threat sensor, I saw an elite in a seated position just kind of floating through the air. Because, like, the threat sensor lets you see through walls and stuff like that. It was an interesting sight to see. What's this achievement for? Takes one to make one. Spotted an enemy with a ghost. Ah, I see. Yeah, I keep getting achievements because we're playing on alt accounts, so all the achievements I got the first time around have been reset. Grunt, stop running at me with 2 plasma grenades. Did that just destroy my ghost? Oh, no it didn't. Marine, you're gonna die. Marine, please move. Marine. Okay, thank God you didn't die. Man, the Forge of Teach is a long mission. It's the one where you have to destroy 5 silos, as well as, sabotaging 4 repair base.
Oh wow! Wait, where's that mission?
That's like smack dab in the middle of the area. If it's... Where on the map are you right now? Like, have you made it to Fob Charlie yet?
No. I'm at, like, the bottom right of it. Doing stuff.
Oh, Fob Delta. You went to go capture Fob Delta, right?
Yeah, I think
okay.
It was Delta. Yeah,
That's... I was trying to... Because in my mind, I always segment that area of the map off to after you do the conservatory mission. So I was trying to figure out where the hell you were. Now it makes sense. Okay, so yeah. The Forge of Teach is back in the last area. North of the Redoubt of Sundering, but south of the excavation site. So hopefully that gives a better idea of where this is.
What's it called? I had an issue finding the Spartan core last time. The one all the way at the bottom of Fob Delta. Where the hell is that?
Okay. There's a cave towards the below. You know where the first spire appears after the conservatory mission?
Uh-huh.
There's a giant cave south of that, and you have to fight through that cave to get to the Spartan core. I know it looks odd on the map. It looks like it's just floating out off the cliff, but it's just because it's inside the cave. But the map can't show you inside caves. That's why it looks so weird.
So, okay. So, should I just do that? Like, do I go in the cave in the... what's it called?
Story?
In the story, or no?
No, you don't. If you're over there, you may as well do it now.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm looking for a cave.
I obviously wouldn't advise you to do it because in a race it would put you behind a little bit. But if you go inside that cave, inside the cave is a bit of an Easter egg where if you grapple through a hole in the ceiling, you see a giant sandwich.
Sandwich?
Yeah, there's just a giant sandwich with a bunch of grunts standing around it worshipping the sandwich.
Interesting.
It's weird as hell, but it's also really funny. Obviously, it would be disadvantageous to show it off right now, but if you ever get the chance in your free time, you can, it's fun. Or you can just look it up on YouTube. It's an interesting Easter egg to see. There's also, did you find any of the arcade machines when you were playing?
In the what missions?
Oh, sorry, I might not have said that correctly. Did you find any of the arcade machines while you were playing?
Wait, can you repeat that one more time? My grunt just started, like, spam firing me.
That's fine. I just got sniped. Did you find any of the arcade missions while you were playing? Oh, sorry, arcade machines, sorry. I messed up saying that.
No, I don't think I did.
Okay. There's a bunch of arcade machines hidden around in a bunch of random caves that one of them you can actually find an original Xbox in, which is really awesome. And then another one, there's an arcade machine that plays like an 8-bit remix of the Halo theme, which is cool. There's a lot of little Easter eggs scattered all throughout Zeta Halo, which you'd think there would be for an open world game like this, but it's just cool to see that they took as much time as they did. There's also a bunch of, like, toys, plush dolls of all the different, Halo characters, which is cool to see. There's one of the Arbiter, which makes me sad that the Arbiter isn't in this game, unfortunately. But maybe he'll be in some campaign DLC, who knows.
Are they making DLC for campaign?
I think it's all but confirmed at this point that they are. They trademarked something called Halo the Endless, which seems like an interesting thing to trademark if you're not gonna do something with it. There's also the fact that spoilers for the end of the campaign in case you guys haven't played it yet. The ending shows off how Aatrox is gonna free the Endless. Because, like, obviously the campaign ends with us stopping the Harbinger, which is the bookend for the main story, but it does leave it open enough to the point where Aatrox does go to free the Endless, and that's your kind of cliffhanger to leave you intrigued for more, but not cliffhanger to make you want to throw your controller at the wall. So it is definitely open enough to where they could make DLC in the future. Also, for a 10-year game, it'd be weird if they only expanded the multiplayer. Like, I think it's all but confirmed that of course, they're going to be adding multiplayer seasons and stuff, but I think they're also going to do DLC for the campaign.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the other thing, is that, like, technically the game does have a cliffhanger ending, but it's not one where, like, I feel like... Because Halo 5 just stops so jarringly that you're just like, wait, that's the whole game? That was it? That was what I played? Whereas this game tells a full, complete story with a beginning, middle, and end, and then it also leaves it, and it bookends its story with a nice, satisfying finish, and then it also says, okay, that's the story, but we're gonna leave it open so that if we ever want to do more, we can, which I think is a good way to do it, because that's what the first Halo game did, is it left it open enough to where they could make a sequel if they wanted to, but also told the complete story of the Flood and the Covenant and Galaxy Spark on the Ring. So I think there's a right way and a wrong way to do cliffhangers, and I think this game does it really well, which I'm happy with. Because it would have been, you know how tilted I would have been if I waited 6 years for a follow-up to Halo 5's cliffhanger, only to get another ball-busting cliffhanger afterwards?
Yeah, that would have been annoying.
I would have been very discontent with that, but I'm happy it ended. I'm very content with the way that it brought about an ending. I'm hoping, because I don't know how long it'll be until we get DLC, and technically, they haven't even confirmed, strictly speaking, that they're going to be doing campaign DLC, but like I said, I think it's all but inevitable at this point that they will. But anyway, I guess I sidetracked you a bit. Did you manage to locate that cave that I told you about?
Yeah, I got the cave. I just have to kill these enemies.
I didn't throw that well at all. Oh god, I am very much dead. Or... not. Hold on. Get me out of here. Marines, shoot him. Thanks. I just baited a brute to charge me into my Marine friends. It saved my ass. Hardcore. Alright.
What do I have to do now?
Let's see what's inside here. Anything waiting for me? Oh yeah, there's that one elite. You have a heat wave, I think? Oh, no, he does not. He has a sword. Thought he had a heat wave. Turns out he has a sword. There may have been a miscalculation in this plan. Oh, no. Okay, oh, he did have a heat wave. Okay. So he did have a heat wave, but he also had a sword. That would explain what was throwing me off. Yikes. That was a panic attack and a half. Yeah, Forge of Teach takes so long. I'm here for like probably 10-15 minutes. I've only done 3 of the silos and 2 of the repair bays.
Oh wow.
So yeah, this is gonna. If you want to do this one, I probably would not advise doing it this video because it'll probably take a while to do.
Yeah, I'm doing another rescue marine squad mission.
Is it
the mountain?
Harpoon Squad or Foxhound Squad?
I'd have to check.
Oh, by the way, pro tip: if I ever ask you what mission you're doing and you don't remember or you don't know, if you just press down on the D-pad and you look at the top left of the screen, it'll tell you. You don't need to pause the game to do that.
Oh, but I'm like walking towards it, so it doesn't tell me.
Oh, sorry, never mind. So I guess you should clarify.
Yeah, it's Foxhound.
Mid mission, if you at mid mission, it'll tell you.
Yeah.
Oh.
But normally when I say I'm doing something, I'm walking towards it.
Ah. Understood. Is that the sound of things rushing toward me? It sure is. Dynamo grenades. That was not a dynamo grenade. God, this grenade switcher is the bane of my existence. I kept fat fingering the damn thing. Didn't switch to the one I wanted it to switch to. Okay.
Very high.
Yeah. I think you'll get the achievement for Nosebleed once you get up there. And it really is a like, once you eventually get to the top, it really is a breathtaking view.
Yeah.
Now then. That's done. What do I have left to do? I have those silos. Okay, everything's over on that side of the map. So I'll head over there. Get these plasma grenades while I'm at it. Oh, I guess I should also... I forgot to mention this one thing. There was actually a cut scene that was originally going to play at the end of the game. The files were found in the game, but it just wasn't... It was cut at the last minute. Of the chief and the pilot receiving a UNSC distress signal. Or not distress signal, but like a UNSC friendly foe signal. And then it ends with something coming in from slipspace. And then the pilot says, "Chief, you're not going to believe this." And then it cuts to black. And that was going to be the original sort of cliffhanger type thing. I'm almost positive that that's... Well, first of all, I guess I should say, I'm pretty sure that's also confirmation that they do have plans for DLC. They just haven't said what it's going to be about yet. And I'm wondering if we're going to get intel on that at E3. Like, even not even like a full-on trailer, just sort of like a teaser of what we can expect. Because it's very up in the air with whether... what 343's plans are. Because, I mean, to be fair, I would be content if that was the end. Like, if that was the end of the story. I think it bookends things very nicely with Chief moving on from Cortana and the weapon taking her place and absorbing all the dust and echo she left behind. I think it's a nice bookended story, and I would... it's not like Halo 5 where I would be actually upset if they didn't continue it, because there's no cliffhanger. I mean, there is a cliffhanger, but not anything that makes me... annoyed that it wouldn't be continued. But I do think that it's clear they do have plans to continue it in some capacity. So I think people are looking forward to seeing what 343's plans are in more official terms rather than just speculating. So I expect to see something like that, even if it's only just a small teaser at E3 this year. Which I'm looking forward to covering. Hopefully not while I'm in the middle of making an analysis series that almost made me sleep deprived out of existence.
Dude, these ships that bring enemies are so annoying. It's unbelievable.
Yes, they are. Oh god. I tell you don't have any rocket launchers or anything like that?
No, I just have a skewer.
Oh, well, I assume you're trying this, but I would definitely advise trying to use the skewer against the Phantom if you can.
Really? Does it blow up that quick?
I think it takes 2 or 3 skewer shots. If you reload fast enough, I would do it from cover and try to pop in and out of cover and fire the shots. If you do it fast enough, it can kill it in pretty reasonable amount of time. Also, I'll say this, even if you can't kill it, it will at least, one skewer shot should at least kill the guy on the plasma turret. And I don't know about you, but more often than not, I've found that the plasma turret is what gets me killed on the side of the Phantom, not so much the Phantom's blast itself.
Okay.
So I would definitely advise doing that if you can. Hydra.
That's annoying.
Don't stick me! I almost got stuck. Thankfully, I did not. Okay, am I finally done? No, I'm still missing a silo somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Pop up the silo. While that's popping up, let me check the map. What am I missing? Okay, I'm missing an audio log. Which one of those? Okay, I got the one south of it. I think it's north of here that I need to get. Stick that. Cool. Took care of that.
Nice work. We're 2 for 2 on maintenance.
Okay, I finally cleared out the Forge of Tish.
This equipment, their job just got a lot harder.
So now I should be clear to go get some audio logs north of here. I assume you're still rescuing the Foxhound squad?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. That's a pretty tough, mission.
That's very annoying.
I guess all the Marine squads are pretty tough just because of the Phantoms that drop off new enemies.
Yeah. It's very annoying.
Hello, audio log. You are going to be mine in just a moment. I think I lost my... I mean, I didn't lose them because I think they're still alive. I never saw them die, but I've lost track of them. That's what I would say. I got that one. That, I think it's next to the structure. Oh, I have enough for an upgrade. Let's get this one. Reduce the cooldown. Actually, I probably should have gotten the shield core, shouldn't I? That was probably a mistake. I should have gotten the shield core upgrade. Ah, well. And then I gotta get inside this cave to get that one. What are you prioritizing with the Spartan core upgrades, out of curiosity?
Fully upgraded grapple shot. I'm 2 on shield and 1 on threat sensor.
I haven't fully upgraded anything yet.
2 on threat sensor.
I've upgraded level 3 on shield core and threat sensor and level 2 on grapple shot.
Okay, nice.
I prioritize the shield core just because I want to be able to withstand as much damage as possible. Whereas, like, the grapple shot, like, the grapple slam attack is one thing where I see it as that's a cool thing to have, but I don't need it. Whereas I definitely need to be able to withstand more damage with my shield, which is why I wanted to prioritize that. But that's the nice thing, is that it kind of shows everyone's different play styles in regards to what everyone goes for first. Okay. I'm gonna set a waypoint there. See if I can't clear this fob all by myself. Oh, wait. Are those Marines? I thought I saw Marines somewhere. Are they below me? Hey, found some Marines. Alright. If I found some Marines, then let's see if we can't, get our hands in a vehicle and go take that fob together. Because there should be plenty of vehicles. I think I saw a Warthog on the way in. Yeah, there's a Warthog right there. Alright. Let's go mount up some Marines in a Warthog. So, good thing I didn't move on. Good thing I checked beforehand. Let them load up there. I think I'm gonna go take on Fob Charlie. And then I might have time for 1 or 2 HVTs, and then I think that'll probably be around an hour after that. We'll see. Alright. Where... Marines? Can we get in the Warthog, please? Anybody? Oh, please get in. Marine. 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 Okay, fine. I assume he's not getting in because of the sniper on top of the building. There, he's dead. Can we go now? Oh, now he gets on. The Marine waits till I jump off the Warthog to jump in the Warthog himself. Phenomenal. Yeah, follow me, Marine. Everyone load up in the Warthog. Simir, are you still doing Foxhound Squad?
I finished that, and I just did, I stumbled upon Thunder Squad.
Is that the one in the cave that's, like, slightly south of it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't
yeah.
even mean to, but the weapon was like, there's a squad here. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just do this.
Oh, don't flip. Don't flip. The first step I take out of the thing with the freaking warthog, and I already flip it.
Okay, sure.
Nah.
It's fine. I can just restock everyone in. Okay. So we're probably going to end in largely the same area then, because I'm on my way to Fob Charlie right now. Well, I guess now I'm currently trying to leave the Forge of Tish to be able to go to Fob Charlie. But and Fob Charlie, I'm pretty sure, is relatively near where Thunder Squad is. I think. I'm not sure.
Wait, you said don't do the Horn of Abolition?
Oh, sorry. Forge of Tish is what I said. Not Horn of Abolition. Okay. You should be able to do. I think that one's short. It's definitely shorter than if you want to do that one now, you can. Forge of Tish is just the one I would say to wait till next episode, because that's like that took me I think that took me the past like 20, almost 30 minutes to do that one mission, just because of how much there is to do. 5 silos and like 4 repair bays.
Okay, so yeah, I definitely will do that one.
But Horn of Abolition, I think, is pretty short. Alright. I'm hoping the game's going to give me a checkpoint. Thank you, okay. Now let's give me a checkpoint. I should have the green light to go take back Fob Charlie. If I can get around this mountain. Maybe? Can I get around the mountain, please? There we go. Alright, Marine, don't miss your rocket shots, please.
Ooh, I forgot about those. Ouch.
About what?
About the Jackal Snipers. Should probably
take
those guys out first.
You know what's going to be a pain? Do you remember an excavation site, the Jackal Sniper Gauntlet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's going to be... There's like 1,000 Jackal Snipers in that one part of the area. That's going to be a bit of a nuisance to get through.
Yeah, that's also true.
Every Halo game has at least one Sniper Gauntlet of some capacity. Oh, God. Oh, no. I think that's going to... Speaking of Jackal Snipers, I just died by one.
Nice.
As is to be expected at this point. Oh, I mentioned the Cuphead show in the last time we recorded. I don't think I actually mentioned the specifics of it. So, it's been renewed for a Season 2. I don't know if you heard that.
I have not.
But it technically hasn't been renewed for Season 2 because it already had... It had the same amount of episodes greenlit initially that... It's like the total amount of episodes consisting of what Season 2 and Season 1 would be is the amount of episodes that was originally greenlit to be produced. But if they frame it as the show being renewed for Season 2, then they can avoid... Because the way, I believe the way it works is that for each new season, the animators are guaranteed to... Like, they're obligated to give a pay raise to their animators for each new season, because obviously if the show gets more popular, it brings in more revenue the more it spreads and more seasons it gets. But if they don't actually get renewed for Season 2, and they simply frame it as if, oh, this half of Season 1 was our first season, and the second half of Season 1, which never was actually properly officially renewed, is Season 2, then we technically aren't legally obligated to pay our animators to give them a pay raise. Which is a loophole. It's just unfortunate for the animators, because I feel like animators don't really get the proper credit that they deserve in the industry. They're kind of seen as tools to be used. Like, VFX artists especially are massively underpaid and overworked, because people don't understand what it takes to actually make stuff like, I guess, any recent Marvel movie would be an example. The sheer amount of visual effects that goes into any given MCU movie is staggering. And I get the sense a lot of people don't really understand precisely what goes into a production like that. Because, I mean, I guess it's a testament to the skill, the quality of the VFX artists that they don't understand what goes into it. Because if they can make you think that it's just that seamless and effortless because it looks so real, then that's a testament to like, oh, you're really good at your job. Oh my god! So I just hijacked a grunt out of a ghost, and I just launched him into the sky in the process. Like, I punched him out of the ghost, and he got sent into the stratosphere somehow. Don't know how that happened, but it did. But yeah, it's one of those jobs that just gets undervalued in the industry, which it really shouldn't be. They deserve a lot more credit than they get for the work they put into the projects.
Yeah, 100%. Because, like, the amount of, like, people don't realize it, but, like, it takes a lot. Oh my goodness, I just got blown up by name. It takes a lot to animate stuff. And visual effects and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
The sheer... On any given standard movie, oh my god, the Jackal Snipers are insane. On any just given, like, live-action movie, the production cost and the quality of work that has to go into a set is insane. Because it's not just you point a camera at the actors, you call it a day. There's a lot of pre-filming, pre-production is one thing, but then, of course, there's proper lighting and making sure everyone's makeup is on set, consistency in terms of the continuity of the shots, and making sure everyone, the producers managing everything and making sure everyone pulls through on their respective deadlines. But then when you translate it into an animated movie, you might think it's easier because you don't have to get anybody, because the nice thing about voice acting for animated features is that you don't have to get your actors in the same space at the same time to get to record the stuff you need to get recorded. But that's just one part of the experience. Everything else is exponentially more difficult just because of the sheer... Because it's... Like, I guess it's just tedious. The amount of looking over... Because when you film something, you just... You film... Like, I don't want to say you point a camera and it's done, because that's a disingenuous summation of what happens, and it kind of contradicts what I just said. But... Comparing what goes into a live-action set where you turn on the camera and then you let the actors do their thing, versus you have to set the camera in a digital play space, make sure the lighting is gone wrong or is properly lit, making sure all the animations look smooth, and there's the mental prospect of just figuring out how a character should move and how a scene should look, and then there's the technical aspect of actually mechanically getting the computer to do what you want it to do. So there's a lot that goes into it that I feel like the average, and I guess I don't really blame the average consumer for not understanding it, because it's just a testament to, like I said, how good they are at their job to where you don't even think about it, but it kind of shows when so many horror stories of VFX artists come out in the industry. Anyway, I have reached Fob Charlie. Are you still doing the Horn of Abolition, or did you not do that one?
I'm almost done with it. I just have to kill all the enemies and destroy the panels. But it's very tedious.
Hard.
Extremely tedious.
So I think I'm gonna go capture Fob Bravo. I should be able to do that really quickly while you finish up that quest. And then, once I get to Fob Bravo, assuming you've beaten the Horn of Abolition by then, I think we'll call things off there. That'll probably be a good episode. Oh, don't. Give me that. Thank you. Give me the volatile skewer. Thank you very much. Alright, Marines. Prepare for the quest ahead. Oh, and if you finish it before I get to Fob Bravo, you're welcome to do something else while I take back Fob Bravo, and then we'll call things off there. As long as you don't start the Forge of Teach, because that'll take a while.
Is it my birthday or something?
Yeah, I won't start.
Oh, I forgot to mention, the Marine dialogue in this game is incredible. Just hearing the banter between everyone is very funny to listen to. In fact, I actually heard a line. So you know how Halo Combat, you know how the first game is called Halo Combat Evolved?
Mm-hmm.
So I heard a line of dialogue from a Marine the other day while I was playing, where they said, man, someday they're going to tell a story about our battle on this ring, and they'll call it Halo, Fighting Reimagined.
Whatever you say, sir.
I don't get it.
Okay, so, Combat Evolved versus Fighting Reimagined.
I don't know, maybe I'm slow.
So basically, it's it's a meta in it's breaking the fourth wall, saying like, because the first game is the first game is called Halo Combat Evolved, and now it's saying, man, they'll make a game or they'll tell a story about our adventures in this ring. It'd be funny if they called it something like Halo and then gave it a tagline like Halo Fighting Reimagined or something like that.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. I find that very funny when I heard it for the first time. And then there's also a line where, if you hijack an elite out of a vehicle, sometimes he'll say something like, "The demon absconds with my vehicle." It sounds like
Oh my god.
It sounds like something horrible has just happened.
When you go through my recording at like the 55-minute mark, you will see what just obliterated me. I don't know what obliterated me, but I was thoroughly obliterated. Let's just say that.
I look forward to seeing that for myself.
Oh my. Oh wow. I can't even explain what happened. I could only just say I was thoroughly disposed of.
I look forward to seeing what happened once I, because I imagine I'll get your footage once we finish recording everything, and you can just give me the flash drive afterwards.
Yeah.
So once it'll probably be a while from now once I get that, but I look forward to seeing it once we eventually get to that point. Alright, I am almost to Fob Bravo.
I think I'm done with it? Yeah, I'm done. Just finished.
Okay. Fob Bravo's like right in front of me right now, so I'll just take this back real quick and then we'll... So if you want to go back to a Fob and change weapons or whatever, now would be a chance to do that while I take back this Fob.
I'll probably make my way over to Bravo. Fob Bravo.
Yeah, because Fob Bravo's like right next to the Point of Abolition.
Yeah.
So it should be a good chance. Alright, Marines, I'm gonna need you to shoot your weapons. Thank you. Please keep shooting things. Oh my god! Oh dear god, okay. That's some Halo 2 stuff right there. My Razorback got shot once and I just got flipped 20 times into like, remember when we played Halo 2? And the Scorpion got flipped into a different dimension?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's basically just what happened to my Warthog. Alright, I just took back Fob Bravo, so we can call it the episode whenever you want.
Okay. Let me... Oh god, it's a... Here, I'll just pause the game here. I ran into another, squad I'm supposed to help. The Jester Squad.
I think, are they right northeast of me? Yeah. Jester Squad is right northeast of where I am right now. Which is Fob Bravos, which makes sense.
I'll just kill a few of these guys and then pause and start up in the mission.
I will call in this Razorback. And I'm ready to wrap things.
Never mind. We'll just pause it here.
That's what happened to me last time. I said, I'll start the Redoubt of Sundering, and then I died immediately. I'm like, alright, well, save that for next time then. So, I feel you there. Okay. And with that, we'll call things off here. Alright, that was fun. It was nice when we don't have to worry about my, one of the enemies glitching outside the Bluebell Squad or whatever. That was a fun time.
Nice.
So yeah, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. I hope to catch you all soon. This has been GamingMagic13
and GroupUnicorn71.
and hope to catch you all next time for the next episode of Halo Infinite Versus. Goodbye.